Hey, greetings, everybody. Hope you guys are doing awesome today. So, today's message, right? I was pondering on some things and I was talking to God last night and holding a beautiful conversation with Him, right? And the Most High God brought to my attention that we should be careful about how we put our situation and things of ours, material possessions of any sort, whether it be financial, material possession, earthly land, cars, houses, anything of that nature, over the God that we serve, right? And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it's a lot of people, especially those on social media that like to put up on their timeline how much, that we represent God and how much they represent God. But if you sit long enough, you pause long enough and look at the other things that they put out there, you realize that God fits in their schedule, not the other way around. They don't fit their life and their schedule into what God has for them. It's the other way around. So with them, it's like, well, Lord, I don't have time for you, God. I'm kind of busy right now. So just give me what I need and I'll come holler at you the next time I need something. They don't work around God's schedule, and they work around earthly schedule and earthly things, the attaining of material possession, and then put God in it, in a small amount, right? And we're all guilty of that. Some of us recognize it and we change that, but we realize there's so many people out here that put those things up on their timeline and they're not honoring the God of creation, everything seen and unseen. They're honoring the God of this world. And the older I get, day by day, the more I understand. It's not everybody comes screaming God. Ask them truthfully, what God are you serving? Is it the God that created all? Or is it the God of this world? And if you look at what they're doing, you recognize that it's the God of this world. It's not the God that created the world. It's the God that runs the world that they honor and they praise, that they give their life to, that they give all of their time to. It's the God of this world, not the God that created the world. There's two different God there, right? There's two Godheads there, and one of them knows the other one, and he fears the God that created everything. But a lot of people submit their life to the God that owns material things on this earth, right? That's the God where he knows where his ending place is. And he didn't have free will. You do. How are you taking your free will and your time, and how are you honoring the God that created all things with it? Are you truly honoring him? And if so, why do you put these material possessions over him? Why do you put all these stupid earthly accolades over God? Why do you speak out the side of your mouth about, look what I've achieved, look what I've created, look what I've done? Not understanding the God that created all things. He's the reason why you achieved that. He's the reason why you were able to attain those things. You didn't do it on your own. You did it because of his grace and his glory. It's time for you to make a change in your life, and you got to pick a side, because there's one thing I'm sure of. Two things is for certain. None of us are going to live forever. Not one. All of these people with all of their wealth, the Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and all of these guys, none of them are going to live forever. They can try to heap up all the wealth of the world. They're going to die. They're not going to take it with them. The grave, you can't take it in the grave with you. You can't take this in the grave with you. So what makes you think that you're going to be able to take your material possessions with you. I don't care how much you love your material possession. None of that means nothing, especially if you're not doing what the creator of everything, seen and unseen, told you to do with it, which is to care for the motherless, fatherless, and widowed. Yeah, I sound like I'm preaching, and I am preaching this morning, because it's time for you to pick a side. It's time for you to choose who you're serving, and it's time for you to do what he ordained us all to do, which is to care for our one another. And if you're picking who to care for instead of doing what he said and who to care for, you're not serving him. You're serving yourself, and you're serving the God of this world. That's the devil, if you didn't know. So choose a side, pick a side, work with the team, and the right team. And that's the team of our Heavenly Father that created all, seen and unseen. Stop picking people that's going to lead you astray. God don't lead you astray. The devil leads us astray. The devil have you chasing after material things. God have you submitting and surrendering to what he says, which is right for you all the time. Pick a side, people, because time is of the essence. Tomorrow's not promised to any of us. A lot of us want to behave as if we're all going to live forever. My friend that I buried the other day was 26 years of age. That's a child. See, if he had surrendered his life to Christ when he passed on, he'd be happy to go that way. But when you know not God, because he wasn't taught about God by the elders that were there to be leading him on the right path, his life wouldn't go down in the grave in the way that it did. So when I come on here to my kids and to all the kids that I minister to and that I teach, I tell them, go get that personal relationship with our Heavenly Father. And the way you get that personal relationship is by opening his words and surrendering your life to him. A lot of people are probably going to be on here laughing. I don't care. I did what I needed to do. And I'm going to continue doing what I'm supposed to do. And that's to deliver the good news and to tell you, hey, go get that relationship with our Heavenly Father. Get that personal one-on-one relationship with our Heavenly Father. And any minister that you're going to that's not telling you to go get that personal relationship with our Heavenly Father is a minister that's leading you to his own selfish desire. My desire is not for you to give me any praise. I want none. Take all the praise and give it to the God that has created everything in this world, in this universe, the God that created the universe, the God that created the angels that you asked to watch over you, the God that created everything. Submit your life to him. And I'm going to continue to speak that whether or not you care to hear it. Do the right thing, and that's surrender your life to Christ today, because tomorrow is not promised for any of us. Have a blessed, beautiful, awesome, wonderful, joy-filled day today. And remember, smile goes a long way. Love you guys.